What's up guys, my name is Josh and today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the 5 things that I absolutely loved from my recent cruise on board the Carnival Sunrise. What's up guys, Josh, welcome back again today to share with you those 5 things that I absolutely loved about my recent cruise on board the Carnival Sunrise. It was an amazing 5-day Bahamian adventure and I'm so excited to kind of recap it with you. So if you are brand new here and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing right down below this video with the notification bell turned on. It's gonna let you know each time that we upload something new and something fresh right here on this YouTube channel. All right, let's get into the video. So number 1, the first thing that I really loved about the Carnival Sunrise, it impressed me, was the cleanliness, the extra step towards cleanliness that they took on board the Sunrise to make sure that everywhere you went, for the most part, it was always smelling fresh, it was always looking fresh, looking clean, the carpets were well vacuumed, the walls were well cleaned, they constantly had people scrubbing down the rails. They had like sensors, like scent diffusers or what have you, all around the ship, but especially I noticed this in the casino. And as you guys know, if you've been on board a cruise ship before, a cruise ship casino tends to be a smelly zone, right? With all the cigar smoke and the cigarette smoke and everything like that, and the alcohol, it's a very fumey place, okay? I noticed extra care was taken inside and just outside on either side of the casinos with different diffusers and scent fragrancers and that kind of thing to make sure that that area didn't smell as bad, or at least, you know, outside of that area didn't smell as bad as it maybe normally would on other ships. So I really liked the attention to cleanliness that the Carnival Sunrise team took on our cruise back in November of 2019. Number 2, the second thing that I really loved about my recent cruise on board the Carnival Sunrise was the new food options. Man, did they have some good new food options. But my favorite, honestly, was probably the gigantic cinnamon rolls at breakfast. If you guys remember back, they actually had gigantic regular cinnamon rolls and then they had Oreo crusted covered cinnamon rolls. Man, it was amazing. I loved having those cinnamon rolls every morning up at breakfast. Another big wow factor for me in terms of new food options was the new C-Day brunch menu. If you guys have been following along on this channel for a while now, you'll know that I've not really been a fan of C-Day brunch. I'm not really a breakfast person in general. But the C-Day brunch menu on board the Carnival Sunrise, it really did impress me. I loved the new and interesting options that they had. I loved that the quality of the food seemed to have gone up from previous C-Day brunch experiences. So I really liked the new food options on the Carnival Sunrise, and I do hope that they roll that out to further ships, because I really think they're doing something right there. Keeping in the theming of food, the captain's breakfast area on board the Carnival Sunrise. Number 3 thing that I really loved about my cruise on board the Carnival Sunrise, that captain's breakfast area was amazing, guys. I loved how quiet it was and how secluded it was. You know, I mentioned it in the videos, but you would look down at the regular Lido buffet and it's kind of crazy, it's hustle and bustle, there's lines everywhere, people are kind of finding it difficult to find a table. But then you come up one deck to the Cucina restaurant, but in the morning it's the captain's breakfast restaurant. No lines, no wait for tables, open booths, open tables. It was great. And on top of that, they had continental breakfast available up there as well, so you didn't have to go downstairs really and fight the lines. There was only 1, 2, maybe 3 items that weren't up on top that you would have to go downstairs to find. Those cinnamon rolls that I mentioned, they were downstairs that you had to get. But other than that, everything was available for you upstairs. You know, you had eggs, you had bacon, you had your sausage, your breads, cereals, juices, milks, water, tea, all of that available upstairs. And then on top of that, you could order eggs to order. So if you wanted a sunny side egg, they would fix it for you right there. If you wanted a fried egg over easy, whatever you wanted, scrambled eggs even, they would fix it for you right there in the captain's restaurant. So I really liked that area. I'm not sure if that's on other ships and we just haven't noticed it, or if they kind of debuted debuted and rolled that out on board the Sunrise. But in any event, if you are going on board the Carnival Sunrise, make sure that you do head up and check out that hidden gem, the Captain's Breakfast area. Well, number 4 of the things that I really, really loved about my cruise on the Carnival Sunrise would be the changes that they have made on the Carnival Sunrise from her sister, the Carnival Sunshine. I really did appreciate the openness of the back aft pool. I liked the location of the ropes course. You know, that was one thing that I was really interested on when we saw in the renderings that they weren't gonna have the Serenity waterfall and the ropes course was gonna be, you know, in the back aft area where it is now kind of wrapping around the funnel almost. I was like, okay, is this gonna feel too small? I'm not sure about this. But I'm glad to say I do like it. I think it makes the ship a whole lot less top heavy because of it. Now yes, I did like the Serenity waterfall on board the Sunshine. I'm sure many of you will agree there. It is crowded though, so do keep that in mind. That area was always very crowded on the Sunshine, but it also made the ship top heavy. And I did feel that the Sunrise was a little less top heavy. It didn't feel like in rough waves that we were gonna tip over or anything. So I did like the overall changes to the Sunrise from the Sunshine. Additionally, I like where they put Guy's Pig and Anchor on board the Sunrise. You know, it's up on deck 10, it's outside, so you get the feeling kind of similar to Vista and Horizon, Panorama, even Breeze and Dream and Magic, where it is outside. You know, it's kind of like on the lanai. It's an indoor-outdoor venue. I really did appreciate that. So you could get your barbecue outside and then take it right inside to that Captain's Dinner area or the Cucina restaurant during the evening, and you could eat there if you wanted an indoor experience, or they do have tables for you available outside. So I really liked the changes from the Sunshine to the Sunrise overall. And number 5, the 5th thing that I loved about my cruise on the Carnival Sunrise would be the overall layout and decor of the ship. I really did love the bright, vibrant Caribbean color scheme. You know, in the Lido area, we noticed that they had tons more lighting in there, making it feel more open and bigger even. From the structures around the booths in the Lido area, you know, the atrium colors, the golds and the blues, I think they complemented each other very well in that area, and even down to the cabin staterooms. You know, I just think they did a great job on the decor of this ship. Everything was very nicely colored. It was elegant but still fun. It kind of infused the sunrise and the Caribbean color schemes into it, so I really did appreciate the color scheme and the layout and the decor of the Carnival Sunrise. It really was a pleasant looking ship. Well guys, there it is. There is my 5 things that I really loved about the Carnival Sunrise. Obviously, so much more that I did love about that ship. This is just 5 that I picked out for you, and I hope that you found it helpful in planning your cruise coming up on the Carnival Sunrise. Guys, make sure if you haven't already subscribed, you do subscribe, ding that notification bell, because coming up, I will have the 5 things that I did not care for on board the Carnival Sunrise, and you don't want to miss that video. From lounges that you're watching the performances on TV screens, to wonky loud layouts, to you know, where is the food? Where is the food? It's good, but where is it? When can you get it? And more. So you don't want to miss that video, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Josh. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see you real soon on the high seas.